Salutations everybody, welcome back to another lovely video. I'm 17, dude. I'm 17. Wow. Okay, so for my 17th birthday, my dad decided that he was going to book us an entire week, $600 vacation cabin up in the mountains. And we went. Obviously we're back. We left the 7th and we came back the 11th, so we've been back about a week. And I just thought that I should walk you through what happened. Like, it was fun, so like, here we go. 2 days. 2 days until the trip. Going to the dumps tomorrow to see if we can bring the trailer. Alright, now it's the end of the day. Tomorrow's Sunday. Faye's coming over, and yeah. Getting Demis's second vaccination. Getting the dog to her babysitter. I just thought I looked like a zombie in this picture. Alrighty, so what you just saw is kind of like a tour of the cabin. I'm super sorry that it's a bit fast, but there you go. That's what the cabin looked like. First camp night. Near the fire pit, there's a bunch of rocks, and inside of the rocks, there's thousands of lizards that me and Faye kidnapped on a day-to-day basis. Every morning we'd get up, go over, kidnap some lizards, give them a name, hang out for a bit, then let them go. The lizard that you saw in that photo, in those photos, her name is Thanatos. Faye's mom wanted photos of Faye, so we sat down one day and took the opportunity of the fantastic lighting, by the way. Up there is crystal. Alright, crystal lighting. We decided to take a bunch of pictures.
I never used to take it slow.
Okay, so here's a story. Alright, so at the cabin there were private property signs. Okay, there was borders, there's this and this. And the entire time we were there, we stayed within the signs. Not once did we go past them. And so we decided to go near a cliff area to take the pictures that you're about to see. And over the cliff, you know, down on the ground below, there was an old man who just decided, let's wake up and be annoying. So he took out his phone and he was sitting there staring at us on his phone, and then he started yelling, "You're on private property!" And I repetitively checked, and we were not in private property. We were within the signs. And then, like, later that night, we went to go gather firewood, and the dude full on, he put a spotlight on us. Like, he took, like, this giant light, was just following us around the hill as we were, like, gathering firewood. It was so annoying. We were within the private property, like, right here, the sign's all the way over there. It was annoying. The guy was just harassing us at that point. Anyway, while I was getting triggered about the old man following us, Faye just decided to start trolling him and like started T-posing, started dancing, and then began having like a flashlight war with the dude. I don't know.
From the start, 'cause we're holding hard. We're holding hard. We're running wild and free. Be who we wanna be. We're holding hard. We're wild. We're wild.
The day is finally here. My birthday.
Just start living. Let's make a new beginning and never stop wishing. Find when are you out? Are you coming with me? Let's take on our fears from the start. 'Cause we're wild at heart. We're wild at heart. We're running wild and free. Be who we wanna be.
So, something happened on that day that, was something, So on my birthday, really early in the morning, my brother decided, not Demise, but like my other brother, he's autistic, and pretty bad too. He decided he was just gonna leave. He was just gonna get up and leave the cabin. Just bye. And he wandered down to the old man's house. So we had to, on my birthday, stop everything we were doing because we were literally about to go kayaking. And he was like, "Okay, bye." So then I had to walk down a hill and go near that guy's house to try and find my brother. We found him. Then we went kayaking, and Faye decided that she was going to stand up in her kayak to jump onto like a platform that would allow you to jump into the water. And in the process of standing up in the kayak, she flipped it. She flipped her kayak, and note the kayak that she's in, the blue kayak, at that point had not been flipped. Like nobody had flipped that boat. That boat was pretty much unflippable. So congratulations, Faye. You managed to flip our unflippable boat. And then I just wanted to go back to shore. Then I hear splashing and Demise yelling, so then I have to float back over to the boat because Faye decides, screw this, I'm going back to shore, and leaves the kayak floating away. So then I have to run over, or swim over, float over. I have to row over, there you go, and get the kayak because it's a really expensive kayak. And then Demise goes to take his kayak to my dad so that he can come help us get the kayak back. And in the process of all that happening, I am literally floating away with a kayak. And on the complete other side of the lake, there is like just a rocky canyon type thing. And so I'm slowly floating over there. I'm starting to panic because the waves are starting to get really bad. And lucky for me, I decided to choose the one kayak that is so sensitive. One little wrong movement and your boat will flip. I picked the most flippable boat. It will flip, so I am getting smacked by waves and my boat is like this close to flipping. And I end up getting over to the canyon and somehow getting out of the boat and pulling them both onto like the rocky area. And then I waited and my dad was on his way. And then because on the back of kayaks there's like a little plug that keeps the water from like going in. Apparently that one was loose. So the entire time my dad was trying to come get us, the boat was slowly filling up with water and eventually just flipped over. So now he is just chilling out, slowly floating over to me. And then when he finally gets over there, I help everyone out, I get all that, and then I turn to see that the ranger's coming, in a rescue boat, because Faye had ran with Demyson to go alert the guy. So I turn over and there's this guy boating to us. He saves us, and, we go back, and, we decide to spend the rest of the day chilling out. So, I got to check off rock climbing and getting saved by a ranger off my bucket list. Anyway, best birthday, Continuing now. Faye debating life. Is it on?
Yes.
P. That's all I have to say from the camera. We wondered what would happen if you burned a tumbleweed. Alright, it's fun. I'm gonna record next, I think. My first time ever seeing a sunset. Carrot cake. We didn't bring candles, so we just took sticks.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kylie. Happy birthday to you.
There you go, I blew something out. I kept the guy.
Are you coming with me? Let's take on our fears from the start. 'Cause we're wild at heart. We're wild at heart. We're running wild and free. Be who we want.
Brand new family photo. Okay, so after that it got dark and we settled down, and then Faye and me and the squad decided to make little like projects, recording projects to, I don't remember the place, so we did that. Abby's Forest, which is on my YouTube channel right now, was one of them, and little tiny miniature projects.
There's this movie that I think you'd like. This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This guy was running from himself, and she's been living on the highest shelf. Oh, oh, and they come unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words.
Alright, as you can tell, we're back home. After that, or soon after, we got at least a few hours of just random daytime, and then Faye's mother came over and we decided to go kayaking with her. Halfway through, the boat that my dad had sunk on the vacation we found was still not fixed, and Faye decided that she was going to pick that boat not knowing, and so the entire trip she was slowly sinking. We then came home, got some pizza and hanged out, and then Faye went home. She came back yesterday because she was getting her second vaccination and needed someone to hang out with her to make sure she didn't have any side effects. She didn't. Alright, so pretty much that was my 17th birthday vacation that we decided to go on. If you're wondering how much it cost, it was about $600 for the cabin. I think it was a little more for like actually getting over there and gas and food and the supplies we needed, so it was probably a little more than $600, but the actual cabin itself for the nights that we took it for, about $600. And overall, it was possibly the best birthday I've ever had, despite the fact that everything that could go wrong decided to go wrong on my birthday. But it wasn't that bad because, I mean, that's what adventures are for. So I had an adventure, I had fun. Other than that, it was great. The beds were comfortable. I planned out every single outfit for that week, so I loved every single minute of it. And we spent most of it just watching TV. I think it was How to Basic. We spent most of the time watching How to Basic. We watched a few horror movies and chilled out. Overall, I'm really happy. I'm sorry this video is late because technically this all happened like 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know. We left on the 7th of June and we came back the 11th. So it's been 7 days since we got home. So about a week. We've been home for about a week. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry there wasn't a lot of pictures to tell you, but I mean, like, sorry. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope your day is really good. If it's not, I hope it gets good, and if it already is, I hope it gets even better. And I'll see you guys in another video. See you later, guys. Love you.
used to take it slow. Now I feel the air and take the long way home. This place is all I've ever known. No longer scared of the open